Okay, so we're on bath number 2 for husky number 2. And since I often groom these dogs, I don't have to do so much of that heavy work beforehand on fur removal because I've groomed them a lot of times. So I'm just going to run over him with a brush, make sure he's got nothing heavy in there that I need to get out. And he doesn't. And all I'm doing is using one of these brushes, your undercoat rake. That's it. And that's all I wanted to do there. I'm going to go ahead and booty strap him, so give me a second on that. Because I don't want him running around again. This is all I did for a strap. I got myself a belt the guy was throwing away. It's a clip belt. I booty him around his waist with that. And then I got a tie-down strap that I use. I have a bar up here at the top I hook it to. You're not able to see that because I'm not able to move my camera around for you. And then I hook it up like that. So I just want to make sure he doesn't bounce all around on me. And now it's called time to get soaked. Also, since I'm on the ground, I want to give myself a little bit of... I want the water to drain down to one end of my tub so I don't have to use so much of it on the recirculator. I'm going to explain to you how these things work later on because they're amazing. And you can make your own for a fraction of the cost of buying somebody else's. Okay, so I'm just going to soak him down. I want to get him enough water on him for sure. I want to get his fur really wet so he doesn't soak up my recirculator water. Because that fur is going to have to all get wet and he'll take the water out of the tub to do it. He will too. His name is Ash and he'll do it. He says I'm just a very good boy. And he is. He's a very good boy. For me, I have enough water now in my tub at one end to get my recirculator going, and he's wet enough. So I've used maybe 2 gallons of water on that, maybe. Again, here's my recirculator. It's a little giant pump. And I'm going to show you all the components of that when I get home because I have a whole nother recirculator there I have not put together yet. And I want you to see that this is any of your diluted soaps. I just put it in a squeeze bottle. This is a plum wash though, but any of those dilutions, I'd go a lot heavier on the soap than I would the water dilution because you just don't get the suds that they say you do. So I go heavier on the shampoo and less on the water. And I'm going to turn it on. I've got it on a heavy spray. This is how I save on water, on soap, on time. So all I'm going to do, and then my nozzle I can go heavy. I'm not getting the kind of power out of this as I might. I've never tried a recirculator that anyone else made because it's more in the nozzle than it is. I have a powerful enough recirculator for sure. So it's really more in the nozzle than it is anything else as far as that pressure I'm getting. But I don't need a ton of it on him. So you don't have to use your hands on a recirculator. I do because it's good for the dog. They love it. They love to feel your energy. As long as it's really good energy, right, Ash? He's a good boy. He is. I just want you to see all of this, how easy this is. And then I can also use if I hold him in place, I can use the head of my nozzle to rub like I would with my hand. I really want to get his bottom really good because, you know, the only time he's getting bathed is when I'm here, so that bottom can get really nasty smelling. And I'm going to drain it, and I'm going to rinse him. And you'll see it doesn't take nearly the amount of water to rinse that soap off because it's already been cut with water. So here we go. This is a husky, by the way. Well, not that you can see that clearly. But when you see how fast this rinse goes for me because of my recirculator, it's just nothing. This would take me 20 minutes to do this 2-minute job. It would take me 20 minutes to do without that recirculator. And time is valuable, especially when you got a dog on board that may or may not want to be on board for 2 hours. They don't want to be here that long. Oh, there we go. One thing I will do when I'm finished, no matter, is use my Furminator to go over that top coat. A Furminator can literally pull out mats for you too, and undercoat, but I like to do it with the comb because the comb won't cause brush burn. Any other brush, including that Furminator, will cause brush burn if you overuse it. Okay, so what I'm shooting for here is a better angle on this blowout. So I'm coming behind him. You see where I'm holding my dryer. Hang on, Dan. Yes. And I'm going to come up a little at a time while I brush and blow dry that out. Especially in here, in that groin area, there's a lot of extra fur there that needs to be pulled out. You can see what I'm doing. Slowly